Jeremy, one of the key things these days in any business is the way you deal with your customers. So what are the typical problems that might arise there in regard to the work you do?
I think in Britain in particular, there's a certain resentment almost about being in service, in a service industry. And I think the key thing there is for people to understand that being in service, serving the customer, is not about being servile. It's not about putting yourself in an inferior position. It's actually about a relationship between equals. And I think a lot of benefit comes when people let go of that mistaken view about servitude.
I mean, I understand what you're saying there, but surely kind of the person on the other side of that equation has to act that way as well. In other words, the customer has to realise that it's not a position of servitude.
Yes, but if you can conspire, if you collude with them in their belief that it is a position of servitude, then all that will happen is that they will have that belief reinforced. If you behave in a different way, which maybe surprises them pleasantly, then yeah, the customer is going to have go through a learning process sometimes. But I think, to be honest, that it's mostly down to in fact solely down to the people providing the service to see that the better the service is, the better the customer will receive it.
Jeremy, we've all experienced bad customer service, whether it's trying to get through to a corporate on the phone or whatever it might be. But I think a lot of us perhaps just think, well, bad customer service is just a matter of poor training, or they can't be bothered, and it's got nothing to do with emotional intelligence. So I mean, does it really go that deep?
Yes, I think it does. I think an interesting maxim to play with, which often people have found that they agree with when I put it to them, is that in any organisation, the people in the organisation can't deliver a higher level of customer service than the level of service they deliver to each other internally. And so often, if an organisation wants to improve its customer service, it's important, particularly for the senior people in the organisation, to pay attention to everybody else in the organisation and to deliver a high high service level to them. A good example is when I was in M&S, admittedly a long time ago. I got the message that the board of directors felt that their most important job was to go and visit stores, to talk to the people in the store, the staff and the customers.